people, how are you? As always, I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to be talking about a book that I just could not put down. It was a gripping book. I just couldn't wait to know what was going to happen next and how it was going to happen and why. And yeah, because it's like of a creepy, eerie, weird book. And I'm talking about House of Hollow by Krystal Sutherland. It's the first book of hers that I read, and oh my god. And if you think that the cover is beautiful but yet disturbing, I have to say that while I was reading the book, I keep glancing back at the cover because there's references and things that makes you, look back at the cover, and you began noticing things like the cracks and the ants and everything, and it turns more disturbing than beautiful by the end. I think that the cover is very adequate to the book, and these little stitched things here also have lots of meaning. Yeah, I mean, the cover is fantastic. Whoever designed it did an amazing job of enthralling the readers and really reflecting what the book is about. So, what the book is about, I'm not going to make any kind of spoilers because I think this is one of those books in which you have to enter without knowing nothing or really nothing. It's a book about three sisters. When they were younger, they were kids, they disappeared during a month. No one knew what happened to them, and one day they were back in the same place where they disappeared, and their hair changed from dark to white, and their eyes, I think they were blue before, and turned completely black. And no one knew what happened to them, and suddenly it's like they are like these mysterious, very attractive creatures that everyone feels like enthralled when they see them. And they have like this kind of power in how beautiful they are and how they move and how they act and everything. And we are going to be following the three sisters, but our main character, so to speak, it's going to be Iris, the little one. And when we find her, she's living alone with her mom, who insists on being called Kate, not mom. And she's going to school, and she's very good at getting good grades and being, the nice, amazing daughter of her mom. And she's telling us that both her sisters left home, and she feels like left alone because they have this peculiar connection in which they feel like very connected to each other. They keep on seeing each other. And there is the older sister. There was some kind of fallout with the mother. The mother doesn't want the older sister to get back home. But she tolerates the middle sister and loves the smallest one. So yeah, I'm not making a very good job of summarizing this book because there is so many wonderful things going on that I don't want to spoil anything. One of the things I can say about this book is that all the characters are very well constructed and you can feel them, which it's amazing because it's like they are real people, and the things that they're telling you, sometimes you have to make a suspension of suspension of disbelief because it looks like they have powers, abilities, magic, mysteries surrounding them, and you kind of believe that everything that's happening in the book is real. And I think it's very well writing, very atmospheric in that sense, and the world building and everything, it's amazing. Also, I forgot that when the sisters came back, they had like these scars here, and they color like half a moon. And yeah, I mean, they don't remember what happened. They have been interrogated, they have been questioned. No one knows anything about what happened to them, not even them. They don't remember anything. And there's lots of forum online and things that are like always questioning what happened to them. And it doesn't help that the older sister called Gray, when she left home, she turned out to be like this supermodel who also makes a very different, unique brand of clothing. And then the middle one turns like a rock star, and she gives herself to alcohol, drugs, whatever. And as I say, the smallest sister, the youngest, sorry, not the smallest, the youngest sister, it's the one that gets the perfect scores and wants to go to medical school, medical university, and wants to take care of the mother, and she kind of understands that she's very paranoid. The mother always wants to know where she is, what she's doing, is always calling her, come home before dark. And you can think that it's because they disappeared when they were younger, but yeah, also it's like this weird vibe. And also the abilities they have and the feeling when they talk about each other. And yeah, it seems like also there's like weird things happening around them. And I'm not going to say anymore about the summary of the book. But let's say that one of the older sister just disappears and the other two sisters have to find out what's happened to her. And there begins to be lots of things that goes into the fantastic realm. It makes you think about fairies and about lots of things that I'm not going to be saying anymore. Now, really, no, I'm shutting up of the summary of the book. It's a very gripping, well-written book. You cannot put it down. I read it like in one day, 2 tops. I don't remember because it was like I was falling in a hole because it's like you cannot put it down. Really, you cannot put it down because when you put it down, you keep thinking about what's going on with the sisters. Is this real? What are they? It's like something that you have very present in your head, in your mind, while you are reading the book. And there's things that are very creepy, as I say, like look at the cover. But not creepy that you want to put the book down, but creepy in a sense that it's something unexpected. It's a story that maybe we have read similar things, but it's very well written. It has its own twist. I love the characters. I love how different they all are between them. I love how well-rounded the 3 sisters are. I love the relationship. And it makes you think about lots of things. When you are reading it, you don't know if the narrators are unreliable, if they're crazy, if there is something really going on, if they are hallucinating. What the hell is going on? And it all makes sense. And yeah, I mean, when you finish the book, I wanted to know how it ended. I'm not going to say anything. But I also was kind of scared, like, how is it going to end? How it's all going to make sense? It does make sense. And I love that you have the book ends. It kind of also has like kind of an open ending where you keep on thinking what's going to happen next, what's going to happen now, what's going to happen with the different relationships, what's going to happen with that person, and what's going to happen, you know what I mean. I mean, it's an amazing read, and I finished it last night, and I'm still thinking about it, and I wouldn't mind to get back to the House of Hollow world with an, I don't know, spin-off, sequels, whatever. I love it. And as I say, I mean, if you want to get a vibe of what you're going to find inside, the cover. Beautiful, weird, alluring, disturbing. I think that's what this book is. I mean, I'm very curious. I want to read everything that this author has written. I think that she has a very incredible way of writing in which it attracts you. It spoons its web around you as a reader, and you don't want to escape. You want to consume the book, and you want to know everything about the characters, and you want to know about the connections they have, and the maybe supernatural world or the craziness they have inside their heads. And you fear the characters, and you love the characters, and everything. It's an amazing book, and I'm shutting up about it now. But if you like weird, disturbing, amazing fairy tales, really stories, mother and daughter's strange relationship, sisters, there's lots of things in this book, to think about. Also, I like how the author throws these lines about things that women all around the world know about. Like being catcalled in the streets, like having guys telling you should smile, about, there's parts in which they're running or they're doing things at night and they're like looking over their shoulders because all the girls know what this is about. And I think this is something that's, it's not good that it happens. I mean, all the contrary, and I'm trying to mince my words here. But I think it's good to have these kind of things in books so guys can read about it and understand how we feel and stop doing that. But I love that, that we find these things in books because we women suffer that. We suffer having to, to look if you're showing much skin or having to hear we're being followed because you are provoking them or things like that. No. It doesn't work like that. And I love that the author talks about these things in this book. I love the sisterly bond that these sisters has. I love how they protect each other, and I love the parental figures, how present they are, and how it all makes sense. And yeah, she presents like a story here that's very gripping, it's very weird, it's very eerie. There's some times in which I was like, while reading it, and yeah, the language is amazing, the story, as I say, it's amazing. Just, yeah, that's my Ghanaian pig screaming on the background. So yeah, I mean, if you want a book that's going to surprise you, that's going to grab you and don't let go, pick this one up because it's fucking amazing. I mean, I know that I wanted to say much more about it, and when I press stop, I will remember everything that I wanted to say, but let's just stop here and say pick this one up because it's amazing. It will leave you indifferent. You are going to love it. You are not going to know if the characters are crazy, unreadable, if it's real, if it's not, what is real, what's not. You are going to want to know more and more and more and to delve deeper into this world. Yeah, it's an amazing book. Thank you for watching. Bye.